Our story begins in ancient Israel with a king named David, a warrior celebrated for his courage, a ruler beloved by his people, and a man known to be after God's own heart. At the height of his reign, David's army is off fighting battles, but the king chooses to stay behind. One evening, as the sun sets over Jerusalem, from his vantage point he sees her, a woman named Bathsheba. She's bathing, unaware of the eyes that are upon her. Enchanted by her beauty, David can't look away. Driven by an overpowering desire, he calls for her, despite knowing she's married to one of his most loyal soldiers, Uriah. But David is the king, accustomed to getting what he wants. Bathsheba is brought to David, and the two share a night of passion, one that would quickly lead to a spiral of consequences neither could have foreseen. Not long after, Bathsheba sends David a message: she's pregnant. A king's secret affair now threatens to become a public scandal. Desperate to cover his tracks, David devises a plan. He orders Uriah to come home from the battlefield, hoping he'll spend time with his wife and that everyone will assume the child is Uriah's. But Uriah, a man of honor, refuses to enjoy the comforts of home while his fellow soldiers are in the trenches. Even when David tries to get him drunk, Uriah's integrity remains unshaken. Realizing his plan has failed, David's desperation pushes him to a dark place. He sends a letter to the battlefield commander with orders to place Uriah on the front lines and then retreat, leaving him defenseless. Uriah is killed and David's secret is seemingly safe. He quickly marries Bathsheba, thinking he's managed to cover up his sin. But then the prophet Nathan comes to David, bringing a simple story about a rich man who stole a poor man's only lamb. Outraged at the injustice, David declares that the rich man deserves to be punished. Nathan then delivers the fateful words, "You are that man?" In that moment, David realizes his actions have not gone unnoticed. Overcome with guilt and sorrow, David confesses his sin to God. But even a king's remorse can't erase the consequences. While David is forgiven, he still faces loss and heartache, a reminder that even those who seek redemption cannot escape the impact of their choices. In David's story, we see a timeless lesson. No one is immune to temptation, no matter their status or character. His choices set off a chain reaction that affected not only him but countless others. David's journey shows us the importance of accountability and the power of seeking forgiveness, but also the inescapable truth that our choices have lasting consequences. Even in moments of failure, there's an opportunity to seek redemption and turn back toward what is right. David's story reminds us that our decisions shape not just our lives but the lives of those around us, challenging us to consider the weight of our actions and the value of integrity. Have you ever faced a choice that challenged your values? What would you have done in David's shoes? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories of courage, temptation, and transformation.